Greetings, Chelsea folks. It's with great joy that we're back with another exclusive content to keep you informed about all the news from our beloved Chelsea. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button to strengthen our passionate community for our club. After Chelsea's impressive 5-1 win over Southampton, Enzo Maresca was full of praise for his players, particularly for how they dealt with a tough start to the match. The Blues were in dominant form, and although Southampton had their moments in the early stages, Chelsea's offensive prowess was evident. The victory marked their third consecutive league win, keeping the momentum high, and Maresca reflected on how his team's patience and tactical adjustments allowed them to seize control of the game. While the first 15 minutes were challenging, with the team struggling to execute their game plan, the manager was quick to highlight the improvements that followed. "We didn't press like we intended in the first quarter of the match," Maresca admitted, "but once we adjusted, everything changed, and the game became much better for us." Maresca's tactical insights were clear when he explained how they managed to recover after the initial difficulties. "If you don't press man-to-man against a team like Southampton, you struggle to win the ball back," he said, emphasizing the importance of their high-press strategy. Once the Blues fixed their pressing game, they took control and created an abundance of chances. The manager praised his players for their relentless approach, which allowed them to dominate the match despite Southampton's early enthusiasm. He also acknowledged that sometimes, when playing against 10 men, it's important to slow the game down, maintain possession, and manage the tempo to avoid giving the opposition any hope of a comeback. "We could have scored more, but 5 goals are more than enough," Maresca said, reflecting on his team's clinical finishing and solid performance. The atmosphere at St Mary's was electric, with Chelsea supporters making their voices heard throughout the game. Maresca was keen to express his gratitude for the unwavering support from the away fans, who had travelled to a new section at the stadium this season. Their chants echoed around the ground, and Maresca was visibly moved by their energy, particularly in the second half and after the final whistle. "It was a great feeling to hear them chant, especially because you could see how happy they were," Maresca said, clearly aware of the significance of the fans' support. "That's our goal, to make them happy. We work every day for that, and when you see them celebrating, it makes all the hard work worth it." Reflecting on the recent successes and the growing connection between the team and the supporters, Maresca noted the positive atmosphere surrounding the club. "When they chant, 'Chelsea is back,' it feels special," he continued. "It's important for us to have that connection with the fans. Results like these help to calm the noise around the club, and it's a relief to see the fans so happy after everything that's happened in the last 2 years. It hasn't been easy, but you can see now that the mood has changed, and the feelings are positive again." Maresca's words illustrated not just the importance of the victory, but also the sense of unity that is returning to the club. As Chelsea continue their run of form, the manager is focused on maintaining this positive momentum while keeping his players grounded. He acknowledged that although the 5-1 scoreline was impressive, there are still areas to improve. The Blues' attacking play has become sharper, but Maresca knows that consistency is key if they are to stay at the top of the table. "We can always do better," he said. "But game by game, we are improving, and that's what matters. The players are working hard, and we're seeing the results of that effort." With the backing of the fans and the team continuing to build on their successes, Chelsea are looking forward to the challenges ahead, with Maresca leading the way toward achieving even greater heights. Whispers are growing louder around Stamford Bridge as speculation swirls about Marc Cucurella's future at Chelsea. After arriving with great promise in the summer of 2022 from Brighton, the Spanish defender's time at the Blues has been filled with ups and downs. While Cucurella showed glimpses of his ability, including a solid debut against Everton, his performances have been inconsistent, leaving many wondering if he still fits into manager Enzo Maresca's plans. As Chelsea continue to reshape their squad, the possibility of Cucurella moving on has sparked intense debate, with fans and pundits alike questioning whether a parting of ways could be on the horizon. Cucurella's potential departure is further complicated by Chelsea's busy transfer strategy and their need to balance both new arrivals and departures. The versatile left-back, who can also operate as a centre-back, has attracted interest from other clubs, raising the stakes for both the player and the club. Chelsea's future at the back may be shifting, and as the club continues to evolve under Maresca's guidance, the question remains, will Cucurella remain part of Chelsea's long-term vision, or will this summer mark the end of his Stamford Bridge journey? With the transfer window now open, all eyes will be on Cucurella's next move, as his fate could have significant implications for Chelsea's squad depth moving forward. The prospect of Marc Cucurella's departure is becoming a hot topic, with the anticipation of his next move stirring excitement and speculation among fans and pundits alike. His future at Chelsea is now uncertain, and with the transfer window in full swing, many are wondering whether the Spanish defender will be part of the club's ongoing transformation or if a move away from Stamford Bridge is imminent. Clubs across Europe are reportedly monitoring his situation, and with Chelsea's busy transfer plans, Cucurella could be a key piece in their strategy to reshape the squad. As the clock ticks down on the transfer window, the question remains, will he stay and fight for his place, or will this summer mark the beginning of a new chapter in his career? All eyes will be on Cucurella as the next few weeks promise to bring clarity to his future, adding an extra layer of intrigue to Chelsea's transfer dealings. Before we proceed, how about strengthening the connection? Give that like and subscribe to the channel now so you don't miss any exclusive surprises from our Chelsea. Now, let's move forward together. Marc Cucurella's journey through the Premier League has been an intriguing one, with flashes of brilliance mixed with moments of inconsistency. During the 2021-22 season, his first at Brighton, Cucurella quickly established himself as one of the league's most dynamic full-backs. His performances were integral to Brighton's solid campaign, earning him praise for his work ethic, technical ability, and versatility in both defence and attack. His consistency at Brighton caught the eye of top clubs, and by 2022, he made a high-profile move to Chelsea, a step that many saw as the perfect opportunity for him to flourish in a top-tier club. However, despite the potential, his performances for the Blues in the 2022-23 season have been underwhelming, with inconsistency creeping into his game. While he still offers creativity and defensive cover, his struggles to maintain a regular place in the starting lineup have raised questions about his future at the club. The potential departure of Cucurella could leave a significant gap in Chelsea's defensive depth, particularly on the left side of the pitch. While his contributions may have been mixed, his versatility is a valuable asset, able to provide cover both as a left-back and centre-back. Losing such a player, especially as the club looks to strengthen its squad for future campaigns, could limit Chelsea's flexibility in key matches, where tactical adjustments and squad depth are crucial. Cucurella's departure would also be a blow to manager Enzo Maresca's plans, forcing the club to find an immediate replacement for a player who, when on form, offers both attacking width and defensive stability. As Chelsea continues to build for the future, letting go of a player like Cucurella, who still holds potential despite recent struggles, could have long-term repercussions, impacting both their domestic and European aspirations. As the possibility of Marc Cucurella's departure from Chelsea looms large, the question on every fan's mind is, what does this mean for the club's future? Should Chelsea cut ties with the Spanish defender, or is there still potential in Cucurella to turn things around? While his time at the club has been inconsistent, his versatility and the promise he showed at Brighton can't be ignored. Do you believe he still has a role to play at Stamford Bridge, or is it time for both sides to part ways and allow the club to strengthen further? With Chelsea looking to reshape the squad for the future, your thoughts matter more than ever. Will Cucurella's departure open the door for fresh opportunities, or could it create a gap that the club may struggle to fill? The stakes are high, and with the transfer window in full swing, now is the time to voice your opinion. What should Chelsea do next? Stay connected with daily Chelsea news. Subscribe and hit the like button to keep receiving exclusive updates. Share your opinion in the comments, it's crucial for Chelsea. See you in the next video.